My child, tonight your special person will slap a woman in their life, and divine forces have sent me to warn you before it happens. You've been feeling uneasy lately about your special person's behavior, those sudden mood changes, the quick temper you've noticed, and the way their energy shifts when certain people call or text. These feelings aren't just your imagination. The powerful divine guides watching over you have detected a dangerous situation developing tonight. Those disturbing dreams you've had recently, where you saw conflict and tears, the sudden thoughts about your special person that brought worry to your mind, the way your stomach tightens when they mention certain people, these are all divine warnings trying to reach you. Protective energy surrounds you as you receive this message. The fact that you found this exact message today is no accident. It was carefully arranged by spiritual guides because time is running out. Tonight your special person will reach a breaking point with a woman in their life. The anger that has been building inside them will explode in a way that will change multiple relationships forever. This revelation might be shocking, but understanding what's about to happen gives you the power to prevent it. Your special person has been hiding their true feelings for months now. On the surface, they appear calm and in control when you're together. They smile, they function normally in daily activities, but divine sight reveals the growing storm inside them. Beneath their composed exterior, frustration, anger, and resentment have been building to dangerous levels. The divine realm has been monitoring this escalating energy and sees it culminating tonight in a physical act of aggression. The woman in your special person's life has unknowingly been triggering this anger through her words and actions. She doesn't realize how close your special person is to losing control. Each interaction between them adds more pressure to an already volatile situation. What makes this particularly concerning is that your special person has never shown this level of aggression before, which means they won't recognize the warning signs in themselves until it's too late. If this event occurs tonight, it will permanently alter your relationship with your special person. Trust will be broken. Legal consequences may follow. Family bonds will be strained beyond repair. The emotional trauma will affect everyone connected to both your special person and this woman for years to come. The divine guides have chosen to share this warning with you specifically because you are the only one who can intervene effectively. Your connection with your special person gives you unique influence in this situation. But this window for prevention is closing quickly. In just hours, this opportunity will be lost forever. The stakes couldn't be higher for everyone involved. Think carefully about your special person's recent behavior. Have you noticed them becoming increasingly irritable over small things? Perhaps they've been clenching their jaw or fists when frustrated, a physical sign of contained anger. Maybe they've been sleeping poorly or mentioned having disturbing dreams. These aren't random stress responses, they're warning signs of emotional pressure reaching dangerous levels. Pay attention to how your special person talks about this woman lately. Their tone likely changes, becoming tighter, more controlled, or dismissive. They might suddenly stop mid-sentence when discussing her, as if preventing themselves from saying too much. They've probably been mentioning conflicts with her more frequently, focusing intensely on perceived disrespect or misunderstandings. Communication patterns between them have changed significantly. Where there might have been open discussion, there's now tense silence or short, clipped responses. Phone calls between them end abruptly. Text messages go unanswered or receive minimal replies. This breakdown in communication has created a dangerous vacuum where assumptions and misinterpretations grow unchecked. Their physical reactions when this woman's name is mentioned are telling. subtle changes in breathing, posture becoming more rigid, voice changing pitch slightly. Your special person might physically distance themselves when discussing her, taking steps back, crossing arms, or turning away. Unconscious body language revealing their true feelings. Recent incidents that seemed minor at the time now take on new significance. Remember when your special person suddenly left that gathering after she arrived, or when they became uncharacteristically quiet after receiving her message? The time they snapped at you after speaking with her on the phone? These weren't isolated incidents, but part of an escalating pattern the divine realm has been tracking. Even your pets may have sensed this building tension. Have they been more protective around your special person lately? Animals perceive emotional energy shifts long before humans consciously recognize them. These subtle signs, easily dismissed individually, form a clear pattern when viewed together, one pointing to tonight's potential crisis. Divine sight now reveals the identity of the woman who faces danger tonight. Her name appears clearly in the spiritual realm. It is name connected to viewer's life. Yes, this revelation may shock you, but the divine truth must be understood to prevent harm. This is someone who has been part of your special person's life for some time. Someone whose relationship with them has grown increasingly complicated. Tonight's confrontation will begin with a seemingly minor disagreement around 8:30 p.m. What starts as a conversation about everyday matters will quickly escalate when she mentions a specific past incident involving broken trust. Your special person has been harboring unresolved feelings about this situation, believing they've moved past it when in reality, it remains a wound that has never properly healed. The location of this confrontation will be in a private space, likely her home or car, where no witnesses can intervene. This isolation makes the situation particularly dangerous, as your special person will feel no external pressure to maintain control. The argument will escalate rapidly, with your special person feeling cornered emotionally, leading to the physical outburst. This moment represents a critical karmic intersection for all involved. Your special person and this woman share a complex soul connection from past lives where similar patterns of conflict occurred. This current lifetime presents an opportunity to break this cycle rather than repeat it. The divine realm sees this as a pivotal crossroads that will determine the spiritual path for everyone connected to this situation. Understanding these specific details gives you the power to intervene at exactly the right moment, with precisely the right approach to prevent this karmic pattern from repeating itself once again. If tonight's events unfold without intervention, the consequences will be immediate and far-reaching. The moment your special person slaps this woman, a line will be crossed that cannot be uncrossed. Her shock and fear will quickly turn to anger. She will contact authorities, resulting in your special person facing assault charges. Legal proceedings will follow, creating permanent records that affect employment, reputation, and future opportunities. Their relationship will be irreparably damaged. Family members and friends will be forced to take sides, creating divisions that may never heal. Children connected to either party will experience emotional trauma from witnessing the aftermath of violence and the dissolution of important relationships in their lives. For you personally, this event will create an impossible situation. Supporting your special person through these consequences will drain your emotional and possibly financial resources. Your relationship with them will be fundamentally altered by the knowledge of what they're capable of during moments of anger. The emotional ripple effects will continue for years. Trust, once broken by violence, is rarely fully restored. The shame and regret your special person will feel afterward will create a cycle of self-punishment that affects their mental health and all their relationships. The divine realm sees how this single moment of lost control can alter the life path of everyone connected to it, a heavy price for a few seconds of unleashed anger. Divine guidance offers a clear path to prevent tonight's events. First, you must contact your special person immediately after receiving this message. Don't wait for a better time. That time will not come. When you reach out, avoid mentioning this specific warning. Instead, say you've been thinking about them today and feel strongly that you need to spend time with them this evening. Suggest an activity away from where the confrontation would occur, perhaps dinner or a walk in a public place. The key is keeping your special person physically distant from this woman during the critical hours tonight, particularly between 8:01 p.m. and 10:30 p.m., when the confrontation energy is strongest. If they resist or say they have plans, express genuine concern about how stressed they've seemed lately. Say, "I've noticed you haven't been yourself, and I'm worried about you. Please give me just an hour tonight." The divine realm will strengthen your words if spoken with sincere care. If distance isn't possible, and they must see this woman tonight, create a reason to be present during their interaction. Your presence alone will prevent the escalation to physical violence. If you sense tension building, gently interrupt with a neutral topic or suggestion to change environments. Should the conversation turn toward the triggering topic, redirect with, "That seems like something to discuss when everyone's feeling more relaxed. How about we focus on neutral topic tonight?" Remember to maintain calm energy throughout. Your emotional stability will help ground your special person's volatile emotions. The divine guides will reinforce your calming influence, making your intervention far more effective than you might imagine possible. Before intervening, establish strong spiritual protection around yourself. Sit quietly for 3 minutes with your eyes closed, breathing deeply. Visualize a bright white light beginning at the top of your head, flowing down through your body to your feet, creating a protective shield around you. This divine light makes you a channel for calming energy while preventing you from absorbing any negative emotions. When approaching your special person, silently repeat this protection phrase 3 times. Divine light surrounds me. Divine wisdom guides my words. Divine love flows through my actions. This invocation activates spiritual assistance that remains with you throughout the intervention. Carry something blue in your pocket, a small object you can touch when you feel tension rising. This serves as an energy anchor, helping you remain centered when emotions intensify around you. Each time you touch it, divine protection strengthens around the situation. Watch for signs that your intervention is working. Your special person's breathing becoming slower, their shoulders relaxing, or suddenly changing the subject away from conflict. These are indications that divine energies are successfully diffusing the volatile emotions. After any interaction, cleanse your energy by washing your hands with cold water, while visualizing any absorbed tension flowing away. This simple ritual prevents you from carrying others' negative emotions and maintains your energetic clarity throughout this challenging situation. The entire angelic realm stands ready to amplify your calming influence tonight. Divine Sight reveals the beautiful alternate future that becomes possible through successful intervention. Instead of a moment of violence creating permanent divisions, this crossroads can become a point of transformation. The conversation that would have escalated to violence can instead open the door to honest communication between your special person and this woman, allowing for real understanding rather than blame. This challenging situation contains the seeds of profound growth for your special person. By helping them navigate tonight without losing control, you create space for them to recognize and address the deeper emotional wounds driving their anger. Divine timing will then bring appropriate healing opportunities in the coming weeks. 4. You. This intervention strengthens your spiritual discernment and intuitive abilities. The divine realm recognizes your willingness to act on this warning and will continue providing clearer guidance in all areas of your life. All three lives, yours, your special person's, and this woman's, can move forward on a higher path, breaking karmic patterns that have followed these souls across lifetimes. The divine messenger stands beside you now as you read these words. Time is of the essence. Act immediately on this guidance. Today's date holds special significance in the spiritual realm, creating a unique window where intervention can completely transform what would have been a destructive event into an opportunity for healing. Your willingness to become an instrument of divine protection is deeply honored by the spiritual guides surrounding you. Show your appreciation for this critical warning by giving super thanks, which strengthens the channel of divine communication and ensures continued guidance through this challenging situation. Move forward now with the certainty that heavenly forces support your every step in this crucial intervention.